have it all. This may be what you are wondering. You can, and yet you might need to give up some stuff to make space for everything you've dreamed of. Keep dreaming. Dream big. Hello, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, please do consider liking and subscribing this post. This is going to be a reading that is timeless, and so anytime you're listening to this, it's what's meant to be for you for this time period. And this is for Aquarius. And I just kept hearing over and over again for Aquarius before I jumped on here that you can do anything with magic. I've got that song in my head that you can make anything happen with magic. I'm sure I don't know the lyrics to that. I've got no vocal capability whatsoever. And if you've ever heard me sing, you know why. But let's pull some cards for you and see where you are now. I hear that there's love within you, or loving relationships about you, and that was the first card we're going to pull. So let's see. Oh, interesting. So we've got worthiness and the distorted male. Let's find out why these are coming up for you. They're telling me you need to focus on what makes you great. Some of you who are listening to this struggle with self-esteem and appearance, and they want to let you know that you don't need to worry about these kinds of surface level things. Easier said than done, right? But they want you to know that there is an inner beauty within you that radiates, that you are radiant with this. But do note that in your relationships, if you struggle with worthiness on some level, I feel sometimes we don't know this is happening, right? This can be from like childhood or something like this, and we don't remember that, this could play a role, if it's deep down inside. Remember that you were created perfectly by the loving forces of the universe. Believing that you deserve to be loved is a very powerful state of mind and a way of being. You have drawn this today because your angels and guides want you to know that you are the only one who can decide if you are loving. That is true. That what if you are deserving. That is absolutely true. So if someone else has done, and I think this is for somebody who's listening, who's maybe this has happened in the past, where you've maybe dated someone where they did a little number on your self-esteem, or they, planted some seeds telling you, some nonsense telling you that, you weren't enough, or you didn't have this, or you should have this. None of that's true. Please know none of that's true. You are worthy. You were born in the image that you are, because that is how the universe created you, and that is awesome and perfect. And if you have not heard this, then I want to let you know that you are worthy. Your guides are telling you that you are worthy, and you're worthy of the best possible for match in love. So if you're looking for a relationship, please, be on the lookout below for breadcrumbers, right? You don't need to be accepting no breadcrumbers, right? You know what I mean? People throwing some scraps at you, because you're worthy of the whole thing, the whole thing, the whole thing. And the other card that's coming out in loves with you is this distorted masculine. And this is just cautioning you to be aware of where it's showing up in your life. So again, distorted masculine and the divine feminine, divine masculine, they can show up in any gender. It doesn't have to be someone who's male or female, or male or female presenting at all. We all have some of that, like some of that yin and yang energy within us. So the associations with this card are keywords: unwillingness to trust, tending to ignore emotions and intuition, wanting proof of everything and insisting on a logical and rational approach. Part of the mode we all grew up with was a greater or lesser extent extent. Yes, many of us grew up that way. I mean, I sure didn't, because I've been psychic my whole life, and I feel that my mother fostered that in me, and so I didn't have someone telling me it was strange or weird. I had somebody uplifting me and telling me that's great. So, but you may have had some of these things happen to you where you've had people saying, no, well, if you can't see it, it's not real. And so how this shows up for sometimes in love is if you feel that you can't relax sometimes, or you can't rest, or you are overwhelmed, or you need to, kind of be on the clock or be on the go. So that's how it might show up for you, feeling like there's only like a certain set of rules or a certain set of ways to do things. There's no certain set of ways to do anything. So someone's coming to you, or for those of you who are newly trying to look for a relationship, someone's coming at you with a lot of like restrictions and stuff. Do be cautious of red flags, right? Do be cautious of red flags. Now you're getting a card from the spiritual meaning of birds. And I think I was saying this the other day, but birds are special messengers for us. Their sole purpose is to send messages from the universe, from our guides to us. Sometimes we can hear and communicate with them, sometimes we can't, but we can certainly see them, and they're stunning. Let's see what message they have for you. You have the bluebird. You have the bluebird. Happiness, peace, hope coming your way. Or maybe you've been feeling this. Maybe you've been feeling like an overwhelming sense of peace coming your way. Finally, some calm from some stormy weather that was out there. This is all about a genuine love of the self. If you are not sure, again, the message before was you might not be feeling like you are worthy of divine love, or any of these things, or true, real love, lasting love. And you are love. You are worthy of love. And this also talks about having a balance of both things in life. And yes, we talked about happiness and sadness being the flip side of that. And happiness is a result, not a goal, they're saying here. Don't look for something specific, be open to things. Joy is always present, but you have to be open to it. This is true. We do have to manifest our joy. Sometimes we are waiting for joy. We're waiting for it, like I'm waiting for joy to happen to me, or I'm waiting for myself to work in a more joyful environment, or be living with more joyful people. But we have to seek out the joy. We have to stop to recognize when there is joy, and we have to just choose to be joy. And I don't say that lightly, because that's not always easy to do, but joy is available to you, and your spirit bird messengers are sending you that message to be joyful, please, and to find calm and peace and balance with this. And yes, self-love. This is a message of self-love for you. Now, let's find out about you and believing in your own magic. You are a lioness, and you deserve everything that's coming your way. You deserve everything that's coming your way. All good things coming your way. You have earned it. You have worked for it, and you have come far. And you should be proud of yourself. You should be proud of yourself. You don't have to put on airs for anybody. And I feel that, again, this is connected to relationships and love. And some of you out there might be like in the dating world, or online dating, and people might be saying, well, you need this or you need that, and you're over here, you're like, no, I'm super good. And again, these old school paradigms, they're out the door. They're shifting already. You are entitled to be your own great self and to champion your great self. Be love to yourself. Take care of yourself. Now I'm getting a final message here for you. And again, it's a magical message. Let's see what they have for you, Aquarius. We've got two different things. You've got animals by you. You have animal spirit guides that are all over by you. I sense some of you notice a lot of animals. Like I hear that some of you are people who see animals during your daily walks and you're very connected to animals. Some of you maybe even cat and dog owners yourself, or you have other types of animals. And so you're very connected to animals, and they offer great comfort to you. And they will continue to offer great comfort to you and be walking beside you for protection, for protection. And then your other message was about well-being, your well-being. This is a time period for you to take care of yourself. If you do not have a self-care plan yet, please do consider getting one. If you're not sure how to do it, I can recommend books to you as your friendly psychic librarian here. I'd be happy to recommend some wonderful books. You drop me a comment, I'll send you some book picks. If you don't realize it, I'm thrilled to talk about books at any time. If you have this is really telling you this is about your healing journey, and you are on a healing journey. Again, all of your cards are related to having positive self-esteem. I think some of you are too much watching the media, the social media, right? Social media can create toxicity because of the fake stuff that people are putting out. And sometimes we tend to compare ourselves to other folk, or think they're tapped into something, and maybe we should be tapped into it, or people feeling like they should look a certain way. Your guides are telling you, no, you're perfect, you're beautiful, you're awesome, just the way you are. And remember that. They want you to remember that you're awesome and you're loved. Do love yourself. And that is your message in your reading for today. I hope you are doing awesome. I hope you have a great day. And again, please consider liking and subscribing and sharing. Thanks so much.